Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Lady. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Shift. Omaha, ready to move.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, but it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 30 on second down, Stafford, and the Chiefs are going to get him. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he finds Danny Amendola. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. And Amendola with a catch. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
To throw again on second down. Stafford completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A carry now for McKissick. And an alley to run. And able to work his way down to the 16. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down.
He's checking. Big 20.
They snap it to Stafford. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
I got it. Check 99. Check 99. Joker.
On the counter, here's McCoy. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Let's go.
Yellow. Hey, let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
We got it.
Hey, yellow, hey, go. 15, yellow.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, hey, we talked about the AFC playoff picture. Let's look at the NFC. That's a different story. You've got Dallas and Philly neck and neck in the East. Then Green Bay, New Orleans, and San Francisco as division leaders. But with only 2 more wild card spots, going to be some good teams left out in the cold in January.
Yeah, because right now you got Seattle at 7-2, Minnesota 6-3. They would be in as of right now. But the Rams 5-3, Carolina, and whoever doesn't win the East out of either Dallas or Philadelphia, this is going to be a heck.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked by Tracy Walker, and a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Here's Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. 12 yards on the return that time, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
I got it.
15, 15.
Smoke. Record. Check.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Kelce on the ground. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes being chased out left. Caught, Kelce, left side. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Check. He's coming. I 7. Let's go.
Mahomes to throw once more. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
Hey, 40's Mike, right there. 40's.
Hey, 57 colors.
Right, move. 40's the Mike. Squeeze. Get ready. 40's
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. This is caught. Watkins. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. No.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The final shot before the break. Stafford going up top. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll go again to McCoy. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And McCoy is going to be stopped up short. He didn't get it. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Nothing fancy really on either side. They were just trying to punch it between the tackles, but could not get it done.
That felt very old schoolish, didn't it? Because we always talk about how we spread it out on offense nowadays and try and create some running lanes. That one was really tight. Go get it. A big pile of bodies. Didn't quite get there.
He's mine, he's mine, he's mine.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yellow.
Check, 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 check. Go. Mike 40, Mike 40.
Attack. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
15. Hey, 15.
Charlie.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes is going to fire one deep, middle, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Attack.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, let's switch the mic right here. We'll go Mike 40.
Now it's Mahomes again. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Mike 40. Check. He's coming. It's a party now. Why? Get wide.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
McCoy, the lone man in the backfield on 2nd and goal.
I got you. Check 24. Sponge. No.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. Now the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. That time, Juan Thornhill, the rookie from Virginia, batting it away. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We're back now in KC. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
On 1st down, Stafford here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with McKissick. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. From the red zone now, Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Ready? 180. Set.
Throwing is Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd down and goal. Stafford, he's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
57 colors, 57 colors. Here we go, 15.
51 the mic, boy, 51. Here we go, here we go.
Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
Mike 51. Watch the curl, watch the curls. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Attack, attack.
They'll run on first down. It's McCoy. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
15, 15.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. 3 bucks, 3 bucks, 3 bucks. Fox track. Mike 51, Mike 51.
Back to throw. Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Yellow. Roger line.
Hey, here we go. Check 52.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Right here, guys. Mike 51, Mike 51. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Go, Mike 43, 43. It's coming up. Zoom, fellas, let's go. Here we go. Switch it, switch it. Switch it.
Yellow, 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 yellow.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.